I am Jacob Chandler, and I'm a Boy Scout. Today is February the 10th, 2016, and I'll be interviewing Mr. Thomas Taylor, a World War II veteran as well as a Korea veteran. This interview is part of my Eagle Scout service project. The LaSalle Veterans Exhibit and displays are part of my Eagle Scout service project.
You served in the
13
Pacific.
months there.
Yes.
21 months on the line in World War II.
He was in the same division, 24th Division.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both times.
So in 1943 to 45 or so, and then recalled in Korea about 1950 or 52 or something like that.
49.
1949. Yes.
Early, last part of 49.
Yes.
They got what they call the old pole, and it got Geronimo's cell is there. I got to walk in Geronimo's cell.
Yes, sir.
And I went from there after my basic we landed in New Guinea.
Yes, sir.
And I joined the 24th Division as a replacement. And
Yes, sir.
And when they was shooting at the small arms fire hitting the plane before it landed.
Yes, sir.
I told them, man, that don't sound right. And they, when we landed, I handed me up a rifle. I was good with a rifle.
Yes, sir.
If I have to say so. And it's probably lucky I was.
Well, yes, sir.
Out here in the woods, they're going everywhere.
Well, did you have any specialty training, or?
I just had to use that cannon, you know.
Yes, sir. Did you feel that your training was adequate for your service? Like, did it prepare you enough?
Well, yeah, but yeah, I guess so. I done my job.
Yes, sir.
Well, I done my job, I guess.
Yes, sir.
I done it good, too.
Well, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
All I know, they called me and that general pinned it on me, you know, and then
Yes.
put back there and there.
yes, sir. Well, that's good. Can you describe a typical day in the service?
Well, typical, I don't know. When I go on pass, it's when the best time.
Yes, sir. Well, like for instance, when you during your time in Korea or during the Korean War, what would be a normal day that you usually experience?
In the Korean War,
Yes, sir.
that's where I got my right eardrum bursted. And when that truck blew up,
Yes, sir.
oh yeah, I was kind of addled.
Yes, sir.
And this medic was from the infantry.
Mm-hmm.
And he poured some stuff in there and washed it out and said, it'll be all right in a day or two, you'll be able to hear of it. And then they called me that I was going home. So I rode a ship all the way and still dizzy. I couldn't get my balance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When you got hungry. And I got down to, I think in Korea I got about 130 pounds.
Wow. Yes, sir.
I just go day and night, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would soldiers usually do while they were off duty?
Well, most of them, if it was during the war, they'd rest.
Yes, sir.
And then that's about all. They'd go to town if there was a town nearby,
Yes, sir.
and they could get a pass.
Yes, sir. Well, were there any missions or job assignments that you had that were particularly memorable?
Just when I was a gunning on that 105,
Yes, sir.
I remember that well, boy.
Yes, sir.
And we ran up, you know, these barges that they run you up on them. We run up there, and I heard him get hit. But and then when it died down, well, I crawled over where he was, and he was dead. And you know what he had in his hand?
Well,
you know, our pistol belt had a little old first aid kit on, and he had that in his hand so tight I couldn't get it out of there. So I just listened. And that's the first one I saw. And that's the one I remember all the time. But the rest, I don't know why. But boy, it made me hate them Jacks.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because he was a friend, you know.
Yes, sir. Well,
Tell him about the rooster, Dad.
Huh?
Tell him about the rooster.
Oh, what we, you can get,
yes, sir.
that's real good, right?
I'll read it out loud. This is a poem by Elizabeth Tucker, age 14 years old. The sun slowly sets over the stones as it gives them a golden hue. So many stones marking the bones of veterans from World War II. Stones engraved with years too short, yes, the years by far too few, because the men who lie in these graves were willing to give them for you. Has our generation forgotten what these brave souls were willing to do? They fought and they died in the most horrible ways to secure this freedom for you. Could our nation muster the spirit and raise the red, white, and blue, offer the last full measure of life, like those boys of World War II? Or would we run to lands far away, as you know others did do, unwilling to fight to do what was right, like those heroes of World War II? They came in blue and khaki and white to do what they had to do, to fight without fight, to fight without flight, to stand up for right, those soldiers of World War II. Have you ever stopped to thank him for the freedom he purchased for you? Have you ever considered where you'd be today if he hadn't followed through? So slowly the numbers dwindle to now there are just a few. So take the time while you still have the chance to thank a veteran of World War II. I think a man with a helmet defending his country should make more money than a man with a helmet defending a football.
I really believe that too.
Yes, sir. What's this?
This is a letter.
Oh, yes, sir.
The President of Korea wrote me.
Yes, sir.
It's after 50 years he wrote me a letter.
Yes, sir.
What kind of gun again was it?
Oh, this.
It's a 105 Hauser.
Okay.
Yes,
It's
sir.
an artillery piece.
Okay.
Jesse,
I was on CQ here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was in charge of the whole company, boy.
Oh, wow. Yes,
I
sir.
know a number of all of them.
Was that during Korea?
Huh?
Was that during the Korean War?
That was when I was stationed in Japan.
Yes, sir.
Jesse Lou.
See, I stayed there about 2 years before the Korean War started. That's my old dog tag
I know,
right
Robert.
there.
Let me
Yes,
get a
sir.
photo.
That girl, I think she sent that to my sister
Yes, sir.
and didn't wasn't supposed to. This is me all, see that 50 caliber there?
Oh, wow. Yes, sir.
That's a 50 caliber machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Jacob,
And there's,
look, from Louisiana.
that's a
21
medal they gave me right there, I think.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, the Bronze Star Medal.
I got 2 of them.
Yes, sir.
This is, they gave it to me when I was on the ship anyway.
Yes,
Did you go over the equator?
Uh-huh.
That is right. That's King Rex. when you
Jacob, I'd
cross
like to
the
take
equator.
a photo. I'd like
This is where I take some special training with that outfit there.
Yes, sir.
And they gave me that, but I never did throw it on.
Yeah, the map of the Philippines right there.
Let me take a still photo.
Real good photos.
This is our last day in high school.
Oh, yes, sir.
Me and my buddy, he went through the war,
Yes, sir.
and we met up in the Philippines,
Well,
and he's Kurt's cousin.
yes,
Come
sir.
home, got killed in a car wreck.
Oh,
And I hated that.
and that was your first cousin? That's y'all in high school?
And best friend, yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
my
We
goodness.
was together all the time. That's our last day in school. Right here in the woods.
Yes, sir.
I called it Hennon, Louisiana. They got a post office, you know, in their store,
Yeah.
and they named it Hennon. Let's see. There's a load over. There ain't nothing special on that.
Well, let me get a photo of that. He displays from
See
the
our
different
airplane?
eras.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's the Ford Observer plane.
Oh, yes, sir.
This old boy with me could fly it and I'd ride with it.
Yes, sir. Horses here.
Huh?
Got some
Yeah,
horses?
them boys ran old horses and ride
Yes, sir.
if they found a place where they had him.
Let's see.
Yeah, I took some training in that outfit too.
Yes, sir.
Here's where I got most of my training at.
Yes, sir. Well, see here, you said that was
That
the
was
truck
the
you had?
truck where my hair. That's where I lost my hearing at.
This one right here, Mom. Now, is this you?
No, that's a buddy.
That's a buddy. Yes, sir.
You know, you
Look
get
at
kind
that.
of, you get like brothers, you know.
Yes, sir.
That's the first sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The old first sergeant.
Mm-hmm. You said you were staff sergeant.
Yeah.
Oh, this one got flipped over.
Yeah.
Let me get a.
Yes, sir. That's you?
That
I don't know why I was always in the front.
Well, yes, sir.
He's got back problems today.
Yes.
He was working in an oil field, making that.
Got a water buffalo.
He may not
Or,
can work much there now.
No, they laid him off the oil field, you know,
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. But he
Now, where were these mountains at?
He was
Korea.
on that
Yes, sir.
Desert war,
Yes.
and
That's your grandson?
that
Yes.
There's some of the women over
don't.
Yes,
there. They
sir.
dressed up.
Don't say that's her boy.
That's Julie's.
And you're,
Yeah.
if you capture them,
Yes, sir.
you can put all their clothes on.
Julie's daughter.
Because if you don't, they'll have something here and blow you up.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Leukemia.
Well, it wasn't the.
Now it's this right here.
That's traveling orders.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why I
They
kept
done
that
long
really.
ago. But it was another disease that killed it. You
Yes.
know, it's my immune system.
Yes. 2 boys.
We've lost 2
We've
boys.
lost.
This is for the American Legion, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Down at Hartner, he's
Yes.
an EMT.
That's a,
Yes.
I had
All
some,
trades.
when the worst war, I brought
Keeps
some
the
back.
ambulances
Then the
running,
second
and,
war, I brought
you know,
some
he
back.
can work with that.
I don't even know what it was.
Yes, sir.
That's the money I had in
How
my
many
pocket.
boys did you have?
We loved him.
Well,
but we
all
don't
my
know what
stuff
we'd do
was
without
still
him.
there.
Yes, sir.
Except what I wore
And,
took
But
over.
it's always,
Well, they mailed it all, a big old duffel bag, came to here.
Yes, sir.
And my parents, of course, they searched it.
Yes, sir.
Got all that old money out
Oh, yes, sir.
of it.